Guys, welcome to Celestial Telepathic Tarot. On today's pick a card reading, it's basically going to be you enter a room. Why are people afraid their partner will leave? Why are their partner more interested in you and thinking to jump ship because they want a taste of what you're giving, okay? It's going to be a bit of a messy read, but let's see where it goes. So I'm going to have 3 images for you guys to pick from. And I guess I'll see you guys at your piles. Bye! Hi Power One, welcome to your reading, and we're going to be tapping into why are people afraid their partner will leave them when you enter a room. Okay, let's spill tea. And what is that just flew out of nowhere? I am done. Is that not the 5 of Wands? Your pressure, your competition. I didn't even start and it just flew out. Oh my god, yeah, now you guys are pressure, competition, and it's really given an energy of like, I feel like you're not interested in competing because you are very much focused on yourself. The only competition for you is your past self, okay? You're not interested in taking no one's man. You're not interested in entertaining a third-party situation. But it's just something, I don't know. Maybe it could be the fact that when it comes to your career, you're very successful, you have your own bag, you're very stable, or you just have that... Sorry, my cats are fighting. Guys, don't do that. Low. Or you just have an energy where people want to collaborate and work with you because you are reliable, you are dependable. When you invest energy into a project, it is always abundant, it is always prosperous and fruitful. But yeah, they see you as pressure because not only do you look good, but when it comes to your career, your stability, like you could be an entrepreneur, or you have that entrepreneurial energy where you don't have to stay stuck in a 9 to 5. You don't have to stay stuck relying on anybody to finance you, because you will always find the next opportunity that is gonna tick every box that you desire. Like, no one can keep you stuck, okay? And like, whoever you're attracted to, men, women, they can just find it very attractive, essentially, that not only do you look good, but you're good, like, you are money minded, you're very much in your bag. It's given like Queen of Pentacle, King of Pentacle energy. But yeah, they're also just afraid because I don't know if these people are having a lot of combative energy and petty arguments and disagreements within their own connection. So when they see their partners interacting with you, or this is just something they think about, if their partner was to ever interact with you, they're thinking, oh no, they're gonna look at you like you're the more harmonious option. It's easier to get on with you because you're not selfish, you're not combative, you are very much someone who likes to collaborate and swiftly move along with projects, or just swiftly or easily work with people. You're not here trying to always have the last word or to always prove that you're right in the situation. You're looking for the peaceful resolution where everyone, like, even if it's to agree to disagree, at least everyone can come to some kind of understanding of what has gone on. But yeah, other than that, let's see what else has them anxious, nervous about why their partner wants to turn a... I don't want to say turn a blind eye, because you definitely won't entertain that. But with the fact that Wands keep coming out on the table, and look at that Princess of Wands, and she's literally a dancer. I was gonna say you're just very attractive, you're very alluring. People can't help but lust after you because there's just something about the way you look. They want a piece of you. And when, I don't know, it's just, when these people that are nervous think about what they're building in the future with their partner, they're kind of uneasy. They don't see it as being abundant or blissful and happy. As for you, sorry, excuse me. Whereas for you, Like, they see you as someone that successfully, like, because we saw it with that Three of Pentacles, people wanting to collaborate and work with you and network. Like, here it is with the Two of Wands again, in the essence that you set a plan, you put action into motion, whatever you are passionately desiring to achieve in life, you go out and you do exactly that. You're not someone who's going to sit on the fence and not go after an opportunity. Like, you take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way, or any opportunity that you feel like will help you get to the next level of where you want to be in life. Like, you're very much a methodical planner, and your plans, like, they come through. if that makes sense. Like, when you plan something, because you give it a lot of thought and in-depth research, and you don't like give up on it, you're always successful, you're always abundant. It's like, yeah, I don't know if the people who are nervous about their partner leaving them, I don't know if they're lazy, but there's just something when they think about the future and the future that you're planning, or if you were to collaborate with someone and plan a future with them, they see it as being very successful. You are someone that, I don't know if these people feel like dead weight in their connection, and that's a mean thing to say, but it's kind of given, like, if you were to partner up with someone, like, your partner's not gonna see you as a burden. So I don't know if their partner sees them as a burden sometimes, because they are not carrying their own weight, or they just don't have the ambition, the inspiration, the passion to really manifest a harmonious, prosperous, abundant relationship. I don't know if they're struggling with their own circumstances, or they're struggling with their own self-belief, their own self-love. There's just something that they are bringing to their connection that is bringing animosity, and now they are adding it on top of them wanting to compete with you, because they just look at you and they see that you are desirable. Not only are you on top of your business, not only are you someone where it's like you have a good head on your shoulder, you are planning your life and you are following it through, you're not giving up on yourself. Like, who wouldn't want to be with you? You are the whole package. You're about your money, and on top of that, you have no problem thriving independently, and you're just waiting on the right person to collaborate with you. It's like these people look at you and they feel like they are not matching up to their partner, but when they see someone who could fulfill their partner, they're scared it's you. They look at you and they're like, wow. They feel like you'd make their partner really happy, because it's just giving you have your ish together. Like, you have your life figured out. You're not looking to anyone to validate you. You're not looking for anyone to accept you. If people want to collaborate with you, great, wonderful. But at the same time, oh my god, I didn't look at the Dancer card to really get into why you were attractive. Oh my gosh. And we also have the High Priestess. But what I was going to say is she had like tattoos. So I don't know if you're edgy as well and you have tattoos yourself. She was wearing lingerie. So hey, I don't know if people be trying to undress you with their eyes, but there's just something about your body, okay? I didn't get to really emphasize on that, but it's coming through again, because all the cards that are coming to the forefront is literally wands. So, like, hey, even these people are kind of desiring you sexually. Even if they're not attracted to you, they desire you sexually. So it's like, if they're desiring you, if they're feeling confused about their sexuality, they know their person who you're actually attracted to is gonna be attracted to you. Like, I'm not saying you want that person, but in terms of like whatever sex, they're gonna be attracted to it, right? So yeah, what can I say? You're just very victorious. You have that influencer energy. Let me get water. You have that influencer energy, that charm where people just can't help but love you, okay? You're very captivating, you're very magnetic. People see you as a source of inspiration. You're a trendsetter. They want to learn from you. They want to collaborate with you. They want to be your friend. Overall, you're just a good vibe. You're a good energy. You're very attractive. You're very intuitive. You... It's like people can sense that there's something spiritually gifted about you, okay? You seem to just know shit without really needing all the answers, all the information, and it's because you're very tapped in. And again, the High Priestess talks about that sensuality, okay? You are very desired and exclusive. And for me, it's coming through that you have strong boundaries, okay? So, I don't know if it's your self-power. I don't know. This is a weird energy I'm getting. It's like you have certain high standards, certain self boundaries that you will. I don't know how to look at it. I don't know if they see themselves as their partner and they don't feel like they are their partner's equal energetically or financially, career wise, because they feel like their partner brings slightly more to the table. Think of someone who could be dating out of their league. I'm not saying that this person is dating out of their league. They just feel like their partner has the power in the connection somehow. But with you, when you collaborate with people, they have to respect you. They have to see you as their equal. And that can be really attractive to whoever you're attracted to, because they like that they don't have to carry the burden of the relationship. You are someone. And you know what it is as well? You're not insecure. You're very whole within yourself because you're able to do that deep reflection. You do a lot of self-care. You love yourself, okay? And that's why the boundaries are coming through. Is because you have that self-respect for yourself, that no one can cross you, no one can play in your energy, no one can take advantage of you, no one can use you, no one can walk all over you. You won't stand for it, okay? Your self-respect makes you very desirable, and that's why people be stressed, okay? Because they see that you really don't need people to fulfill you. You fulfill yourself, and you literally attract options to you. And on top of that, you have people wanting to compete with you, and they're making you an issue in their relationship when you're not really an issue, okay? Their partner may not have actually noticed you, and now because they're putting all this bloody attention onto you, now their partner's like, okay, maybe I need to go see what the fuss is all about. That could literally be happening, you know. Like, say if you go to the gym and there's this couple and, you know, one of the partners notices you, and they start building up these stories in their head about their partner wanting you and their partner doesn't want you, but because their partner's going off on it, they're like, okay, let me see what all the fuss is about, okay? And we literally said it, Queen of Pentacles. You got your bag, you got your money, okay? You attract people that want to please you, people that want to give to you, because when people connect with you, there's just something about your energy that just makes them feel euphoric, okay? You help them connect with their inner child, or you just help them feel light at heart. You help them feel more spirited. You help them enjoy the brighter side of life. You're not a pessimistic. I don't know if whoever these people are that are concerned, I don't know if they are pessimistics. I don't know if they have a victim mentality. I don't know if they're people where they struggle to get out of the dark thoughts and focus on their positive thoughts, and it can become a bit emotionally draining for their person. So they are concerned that their person will leave them because maybe they feel like they suck life out of their person, whereas you're someone who really gives back to people. You don't drain them. You help uplift them. You help build them up to the point that people from your past be missing you. They feeling hella nostalgic over you, okay? Like, yo, the people that you walk away from, they can't forget you. And maybe you even have an energy that is very memorable, okay? Even when you just enter the room. I don't know if it's your essence, your smell, your presence, your aura, how you speak, how you walk, how you stand, how you look. There's just something about you that when you enter a room and people see you, they get a bit intimidated, and they're just kind of like, wow, you are unforgettable. Trend setter. You have a very much celebrity energy, main character energy. When you enter the room, all eyes can't help but stand on you. Not stand on you. Look at you, turn to you. And with this matriarch, like, yo, you put yourself on a high pedestal. You have a lot of self-respect for yourself. I'll show you again. Matriarch. You have a lot of self-respect for yourself, right? But these other people give you your flowers too. They have to give you respect too, because they're out here trying to compete and low-key be an essence of you, but you can't be replicated, okay? The energy that you have cannot be imitated. Like, no, I'm so sorry. They need to find their own spiritual, authentic energy, uniqueness that they have, you know. Everyone has what makes them unique. You just have to find it and stop focusing on worrying about other people, right? But yeah, it's just the fact that you have a good head on your shoulders. You're a good role model. You're very stable. You're very nurturing. You're in your bag. You are focused on your career. People see you and they're like, yo, you're marriage material. So yeah, that's why you got some folks a bit screwed when you enter a room and they think their partner's gonna leave them, because you look like you have everything all figured out. You're the whole package. You're marriage material. Why wouldn't their person want you? So people need to realize that you're not looking for no married men or married women or people who are taken off the market. That's not your style, okay? That's not your style. What did someone say? Women who are marriage material don't seek married men. Okay. And that's how they see. I mean, nah. Maybe that's how their person sees you, but they don't see you that way. But that's who you really are. Like, nah, you're marriage material, so you're not gonna seek no one's relationship, okay? Yeah, you're very intuitive. You're very insightful. People feel like you can read energies, or you just say something and they're like, how the hell did you know that? That's what I was thinking about. Are you reading my mind? People feel like you can read their mind because you just literally feeling safe. Yeah, you make people feel like they're at home. You make people feel safe. If they have any concerns and worries, you are able to give them the answers to their problems and help them come to peaceful resolutions, because that's what you do for yourself, right? That's what you do for yourself. But yeah, they're just worried that their partner will leave them because you're insightful. There's a lot to learn from you. On top of that, you bring about a lot of victory and success. Like, your manifestations are always coming through. It's like you're a lucky charm for people. You're something that adds on extra abundance, okay? You don't take. It's like you connect with someone and all of a sudden their tax bracket goes up. All of a sudden they become more desirable. All of a sudden people want to network with them, and it's just the vibration, the energy that you bring, that people, when people collaborate with you, the same way that you're able to bring your manifestations to fruition, you either help them manifest theirs or you teach them how to tap into their own spiritual power and become that magic manifester, become that alchemist that's able to transmute negative energy or blockages that are trying to sabotage them. But overall, yeah, you're just very spiritual. And with that gifted knowledge, it's also this self-awareness as well. Like, yo, there's just something about you being so bold, so confident, not projecting any insecurities onto people. So people just love being around you because you really give to them. Oh my god, you've got the monk nun. Selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Oh my god, we've literally been saying that, yo. It's your spirituality. It's the fact that you are very dedicated to your purpose and your path. And people find it inspirational because you are successful, okay? Spirit is helping bring your abundance to fruition, or your manifestations to the surface. They're helping you successfully chase after your goals and your dreams. You're achieving everything that you have set your hearts and desires on. And yo, people just see you and they feel like, I don't know, they don't understand how you're so successful, you're so abundant and wealthy, but at the same time very humble. You're very selfless. You have no problem helping people, whereas these people may be a bit more selfish. It's the fact that you have no problem helping people. You're very genuine. You're very authentic. You don't feel like you have to manipulate and lie and cheat to, or even step on people's toes to get ahead of them or to get your way out of a situation. You know how to diplomatically, successfully bring about victorious change that benefits you and everyone else. But overall, it's just given you are a good key to have on the team because you bring nothing but discernment, awareness, and enlightenment, and people admire your dedication to your faith, your religious belief, your spirituality, whatever it is, people admire it. And on top of that, yeah, you have an energy where whether it's career, friendships, romance, people want to unite and network with you because they love that you have information that makes them feel more aware of the world around them. Okay, and they love how in touch you are with your emotions. You don't have, literally, like, you don't have negative attachments to your own emotions, which essentially means you won't take shit out on people unnecessarily. But overall, yeah, they are worried their partner will leave them because you're just a great source to network with. And they can't lie to themselves about it. Hi, Betsy. Oh, okay, what are we doing? Are we bending my cards? You're a bit more heavier than Silas. Uh-huh. So, no, but you're like, I want to lie on the cards. You said, I want to lie on the cards. Okay, there you go. You are so funny. Is that your final position? Is that your final position, Betsy? I can't convince you to rethink. No? Okay, we'll see what you do afterwards. We'll see what you do. Okay, let's get some more messages. I think it's just one more card I need. Yeah, you don't look like you've committed to it. I knew, because you're not lying down properly. You need to apologize to part one. Okay, you've committed. Ow! Okay, thank you. You've committed. You've committed. That's what I needed. Commitment. Okay. So what's our final card? Be here now. You're someone who lives in the present moment, and when you live in the present moment, you have no problem being the main attraction. You have no problem shining in the spotlight. The spotlight likes you, okay? It loves you. You don't have to try too hard to be found. Like, people are just gravitated by the fact that you have no problem just authentically being who you are supposed to be, or who you intuitively feel like you're supposed to be. Like, yo, you guys rarely see Betsy, and here she is taking up all the sunshine and the attention and distracting others. That's you guys, okay? You could dip out for time and then you pop out of nowhere, and you're still hot shit. You're still the it girl. You're still the it guy. Like, no, people think that you fell off. You ain't never fell off. Like, how could you fall off when these people never got on in the first place? That's what it's given. But with this spirit has a plan, it's the fact that you literally just live life. Hold on a second. Let me close that window. Sorry. So with this spirit has a plan, yeah, just reaffirming that you're just so inspirational because you don't really conform to societal norms. You don't conform to people's expectations of what they want from you or how they think you should believe, maybe even as well in a belief what people think you should believe. But I was gonna say how people think you should be, okay? Their belief of like your personality and how you should act and how you should engage with the world. Like, no. You literally do what you were divinely gifted on this earth to do. You follow your own spiritual life path. You're walking in your life journey. And on top of that, you're very connected with your spiritual guides, okay? You're very tapped in with your intuition. And yeah, it's the fact that you're so wise. These people who are nervous about their partners leaving them, they just wish they had your spiritual knowledge. They wish that they could add. Like, I'm not saying they don't add value to their partner's life, but this is the outlook they're having. Like, they wish they could add the same value that they see you potentially adding to their partner's life. Okay, the fact that you have this spiritual edge that makes you very insightful, that makes you very knowledgeable, where it's at a point where not only can you say something and do it and make it happen, but it's like you can also see your ops, you can also see opposition and victoriously maneuver away from it. If people try to throw chaos and blockage onto any of your plans that you are trying to invest into, you're going to be highly unsuccessful. Okay. So let's see what else we got. Oh my god, office affair. Yo. So yeah, no, this for me reaffirms that if there are people who are in relationships and their partner is going off to the office to meet you, they are nervous because I feel like, again, new romance. Yeah, they are literally nervous about them seeing you, having that passionate spark with you, because you're intellectual, you're engaging, you have good communication skills, and on top of that, you look amazing. On top of that, you are grinding for yourself. No one is like, you're a hard worker, okay? You very much have no problem being like, yeah, if someone wants to be a provider, they can be a provider. But even if someone was providing for you, you're never going to stop your own bag. You're never just going to sit down and become lazy. You're always going to be doing something to bring in some kind of regional just income, okay? To bring in some kind of income for yourself. But overall, yeah, you be having, especially if you are at work and there are people in connections that are socializing with you, you be having their partners a bit nervous, because I don't know if they come home and they talk about, oh, how they had a great day with one of their colleagues, like, oh, they're this and they're that and they're that, and it's just like friendly, because obviously you're friends and you're just networking and socializing within a work environment, but it has them a bit triggered, like, oh, will they cross the line and have that office affair because the person they're talking about, they sound like, it's just it's given an energy of, like, you know, when women are like, is it women, they would rather men just like have a cheat one time, thank you, bam, instead of like an emotional connection that could potentially lead to cheating. Like, they'd rather just cheating on some random, because that's not like a problem. But when it's an emotional connection, when you're building that emotional bond or that friendship, it becomes a problem. So yeah, no, that's what has them worried, is because maybe you can connect with their person on a friendship, intimate level that they struggle to connect with and engage with. Maybe the only way they can get to that level of intimacy and getting to know them is through the sexual intimacy, and it's like, you don't have to have sex with these people to really see them, to really understand them, to really connect with them and know them on the emotional level. And it has their partners feeling some kind of way because you really know them. And it's the fact that you also, I don't want to say you're an enigma, but because you're a mystery, because you're on guard, because you're not easy to open up, because your energy is very exclusive, you're not very open. A lot of people want to know about your past as well, because we literally do have blast from the past. So yeah, a lot of people want to know about your past, but you're very guarded. You're not interested in, you know, divulging too much about your relationship and your romanticism. It just makes people desire you more, okay? Because they're very intrigued by you. They see that you are not an open book. They see that you are something to be conquered. You are a challenge, not in like an egotistical way, okay? Not in like an egotistical way, but they see that there's something different about you, where, I don't know, maybe these people kind of wish that they left people wanting more. That's your energy. With that guided energy, you leave people wanting more because they want to work overtime to uncover you and discover more about who you are. But yeah, no, that's why they're worried, because they're just kind of like, they don't like that you're a mystery. that you intrigue their partners, that their partners could want to know more about you because you set up these barriers. Maybe you are a bit of an ice king, an ice queen, but yeah, no. Ooh, transformative. Yeah, you're someone who can help people who are maybe struggling to hold on a second. So yeah, you can help people heal through, especially if they themselves feel guarded, or like, I don't know, I don't want to say you're the type to give people relationship advice because you're never going to put yourself in someone's business. But hey, say if you were in a work environment, this was a friend and they were talking to you about things that they don't feel like they could talk to their partner about, you can help them heal. You can help them see things from a new perspective, get some kind of deep understanding and enlightenment, and alchemize that energy and transform and transition and feel like they're feeling lighter. It's that energy of like, you breathe life into people. You really add substance when you connect and collaborate with them. You don't drain them. You help uplift them and make them feel stronger. Make them feel like they can conquer their demons. Make them feel like there is nothing they cannot like obtain or get over or just face head on, okay? And yeah, their partners are intimidated by the fact that you are such a source of inspiration and motivation. And it's just, yeah, you don't really have to use your sexual essence to do it. It's just who you are as a person. And then I love how we have transformative, but then we also have transitional love, which just talks about like fleeting relationships that just serve like a purpose of that time. They're not meant to see you through for the rest of your life. They're just meant to teach you something in that moment. That's what these people worry about. They worry about that you're here to uplift and evolve and help their person become a better version of themselves, whereas they are just there to teach their person some kind of lesson to help them grow so they can move on and become a better version of themselves. Does that make sense? Whereas people will stay with you and transition and grow with you. They look at themselves like, oh, maybe I'm not saying that they're karmic, but maybe I am here to teach them a karmic lesson. That's how they look at themselves. That's how they're projecting it, because they don't feel like the same way you can help people go through awakenings and transition and transform for the good, they don't feel like they can do that. Okay, and that's why they feel like their partner will leave them, because you will bring happiness. The lessons you will give them will be of joy and peaceful completion, and just like, you guys will not be arguing, you guys will not be butting heads and being combative. Whereas it's like, yo, they connect with you and they see how a relationship should be, and they're with this person, and this person feels like all they're teaching them is that this is what relationships are like. If it's like you're not meshing well, it's not really working, it's not meant to be, because they're having more downs than they are having more ups. They don't really feel happy all the time. So yeah, it's just the energy and the vibe that you bring, okay? So let's see what else. We literally said it. You are marriage material, okay? You are literally finding the feeling, the I turns to we, certainly in love. Like, yeah, you can't help but make people fall in love. You can't help but make people want to collaborate with you and join their team. Like, people look at you and it's like life partner, marriage material, end of time, because you give them that spiritual loving. You get to know them on a deep ass level, and it's the fact that you don't even have to do, like, you don't have to use your sexuality to do that. You're just essentially yourself. You're essentially your authentic, unique, heartwarming, loving, nurturing self, and people just can't help but fall in love with who you are as a person. The fact that you're a sex goddess as well, oh my god, literally best ever. Good sex is binding. The chemistry is just out of this world, okay? And learning about learning about sexuality as well. People just feel like they have so much to learn from you in terms of healing, transforming, and alchemizing that shadow energy, as well as learning more about their sexuality, or even just the depths of sexuality, and just, I don't know, discovering new sides of themselves, new kinks, who the hell knows. And then you add in that intuition, you add in that spiritual gifted ability, the fact that you can manifest, the fact that you can talk to spirit, the fact that you have good discernment to see through things. Either way, they just see that you can give their person a very deep spiritual connection. They feel like their connection is a bit surface level. They see that you really know how to connect with people on a soul level, and they don't feel like they're connecting with their person as deeply as they feel like you would connect with their person. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, emotionless, unhappy, even married people, yo. You got married folk looking at you like the grass could be greener on your end. Because when you get in a connection, like the romance, the emotions, because you're essentially an empath, and you're very intuitive and tapped in, and you know how to read other people's energy, and you care about other people being happy as well, like, nah, you're never gonna get bored, or the emotions are never gonna fade and just disappear. That's not gonna happen. Oh my god. Yeah, literally grass is greener syndrome. So yeah, people see you and they want to commit to you. Even if they're in a commitment, if they're looking at you, it's because I don't even know what to say. This is giving a lot because it could range from anything from people who are in long-term commitments, from people who are in just relationships, from like a player who's fucking around with people, and then they meet you and it's like, oh, you're the one that I want to change for. It's a load of different situations where people are looking at you like the more desirable options, and some people can't come towards you because maybe they are already committed and married and they have a whole life that they have to commit to, but that doesn't stop them from lusting after you. But at the same time, you may have players that are tired of hoeing around in the streets, that are tired of having these no labels connections, and they want to come to you because they know the only way of connecting with you is matching your energy. Okay, is becoming their evolved self, is transitioning. They can't be playing these games because you do not deal with no commitment phobes. You do not deal with, like, that's what makes, okay, that's another reason. It's your standards, your high standards and the barriers you set. The fact that you will not deal with anyone who brings commitment issues, anyone who refuses to put a label on the connection, anyone who keeps their options open, anyone who doesn't look at you and see that the grass will forever be green with you. You refuse to settle, you refuse to deal with those entanglements. Whereas these people, maybe they look at their connection and they feel like their connection has those issues. But if their partner was to go along and join your forces, you wouldn't have those issues, okay? And it literally says beyond physical attraction. So reaffirming that, yep, we said it. You don't have to use your sensuality to even attract these people, okay? Oh, Betsy, thank you. You literally are your authentic self, and they just can't help but be attracted to you because you're literally... They can't help but slide into your DMs. You are so attractive. You're very alluring. You're very charming, okay? And it's just even more amazing that you don't have to use your sensuality to sell yourself. It's literally just the fact that you have an amazing personality where people, even if they are in commitments, they can't help but see if you're up for a little fun on the side, which I doubt you're down for. But people are always gonna... try, aren't they? So it says it's not easy to just up and leave. So this is, for me, it's given that responsibility. It's given that fact that you have that self-power where you will not just stay attached to people for money. You will not just stay attached to someone because you have kids. If it's not working for you, you will up and leave. You will not tie yourself to someone because you have because of what societal norms believes, or just because of what people expect of you. If you are unfulfilled, if you are unhappy, you will move on from a situation. And I feel like this is also reaffirming why you will never give up your position when it comes, because we said it at the start, when it's career and earning money, like you have no problem letting someone be the provider, but if you will never stop your own bag, okay? And it's to avoid situations like this. It's always because I'm struggling to explain it, but what I'm seeing is these people feel like their person would leave for you because you will never be tied to them, because you have to be there. You will literally be there because you want to be there. At any moment of time, they know they can lose you. Whereas with this person, they feel like they're tied to the situation because that's their situation. I don't know why they're tied to it. That's what they feel like. They feel like it's their responsibility to be there and they can't leave. You don't give into that societal norm. If your intuition and your spirit is saying you need to leave a hoe, you're gonna leave a hoe. And I don't know, people, that's why people don't stop putting effort into the connection when it comes to you. And yeah, I guess it's that added challenge of not only getting you, but it's how do you maintain it as well. Like, yo, that's what people like to do. They like to maintain you. Oh, guilty. That's an interesting one, because what I kind of get with this is you not trying to make people feel guilty. You not trying to... It's given guilt trip for me. It's given a victim mentality. Like, it's given a bit of a pity party. You don't accept that kind of energy from your partners. You don't want that kind of energy from your partners. And I feel like that's why your partners see you as an equal. That's why your partner... Seems like a really mean thing to say. Oh my god, it seems like a really mean thing to say, but that's for me, that's what's coming through, okay? Like, you're not interested in... Do I get another one to clarify that? Or maybe I get tarot to clarify that, because that's just... I mean, I want to say yeah, like, and we also have the justice popping through. Like, maybe you know how to take accountability, okay? You have no problem saying sorry when it's time to say sorry. Oh my god, is that literally the King of Pentacles? And we literally had the Queen of Pentacles again. So for me, reaffirming that, yeah, they see you as their partner's equal. They see you as someone potentially being the yin to their yang. And yo, maybe they're making their partner feel a bit bad about it, but their partner's confused because they're like, I'm not even looking, but now I kind of want to look because you're giving me a shit time about it. But anyway, with this King of Pentacles, yeah, I want to say that this is their partner. Like, they low-key make their partner feel guilty and ashamed, and always want to make their partner feel like they've done something wrong because they're in that victim mentality. But whereas you have no problem taking, like, you have no problem seeing everyone's perspective, understanding where everyone's coming from, and essentially... what's the word? The word would be, because we said taking accountability. Essentially that, like, you have no problem taking accountability when you are wrong, okay? You have no problem showing your remorse. Whereas, yeah, these people just, they want to maybe drag out conflict for longer than it needs to be drawn out. Like, I'm drawing out this card right now, so let's move on. I love that at the bottom as well it says happy, reaffirming that, yeah, you don't give people a headache, okay? People enjoy being in your energy because overall you're such a great vibe. Let me do a random pull and then we can close this reading. Oh, already got one. Love it. Oh my gosh, scammer. Yeah, it's because you're authentic. You are genuine. You don't like to scam. You don't like to lie. You don't like to manipulate. You're not careless when it comes to people's emotions and feelings. You don't make people feel shit about themselves. And on top of that, what you will not stand for is your loyalty being tested. You will not stand for people crossing your barriers. You will not stand for any disrespect, okay? I don't know if this person has cheated on their partner or there's been infidelity in their relationship and they just kind of turn a blind eye because they're hoping to hold on to this person, or even if they make their person feel guilty for the fact that they did step out, like not being able to heal and move on and forget. But either way, you're loyal, you inspire loyalty within your person, whoever you connect with, and that's why people are stressed that you can take their man, you can take their girl, because people see you, they see you as free, living your life, authentically going on the path that you feel intuitively guided to do. No one's controlling you. They feel like being in the connection with you will not be controlling, okay? I don't know if they like to control their partner or they like to control situations. That's why they got them out here feeling guilty. But regardless, being with you is fun. It's exciting. You care about people. You're only carefree about not taking life seriously. And that's why people are scared their partners are going to leave them for you. So Power One, that was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, join my familia. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi Pal 2, welcome to your reading where we will be asking, when you enter a room, why are people afraid their partner will leave them? Okay, so let's ask Spirit to spill some tea on this low-key messy reading, okay? So let's see. So yeah, you're definitely walking into the room. You're a stunner. You're turning heads. You could be a fashionista if you love to wear heels, baby. You look sexy in a pair of heels. The booty is sitting nicely. The legs are looking toned. They're looking long. They're looking smooth. They're looking silky. Basically, you're a stunner. You're a world turner. You can't help to just gravitate a lot of attention to you. Is that a cat? That looks like a cat. So highly intuitive. You could come off royal and regal like a cat as well. So people just like, you enter a room and they want to get to know you. You could have a very peaceful, harmonious energy, okay? So we also have the Chariot, which talks about successful and victorious change. Yes. Which talks about that kind of change. So yeah, you definitely have an energy where you make other people in relationships want to have a wandering eye. Sorry, I don't know why it's not focusing, but you make them kind of want to have a wandering eye, like they want to come towards you and get to know you and kind of risk their relationship because you just scream success, you just scream good karma, you scream you are out here catching flights, not feelings. People could want to travel with you as well. Or I don't know if you just have like a really nice body, if people be seeing you on holiday in a bikini, like you just have people feeling insecure, okay? Insecure. We also have the Prince of Discs, which I'm assuming is the Page, right? Or is that the, no, because it would say Knight, so yeah, it's the Page. So yeah, on top of that, you are someone who's a visionary. Yeah, it's really just given an energy of money. You look very wealthy. You are someone who knows how to invest your money wisely. You know how to think of new business ideas that you can run, become an entrepreneur. You're just very career business savvy. I don't know if you're also very charming as well. So hey, I don't know if this is another pile where in the workplace you be having, you know, the other partner's feeling some type of way because you're a good vibe. People get on with you. they have a good time connecting with you, especially within a work environment as well, because you're very collaborative, you're very wise, intellectual. They can learn a lot from you, you're receptive to learning a lot from them. It's just your sense of like ideas, especially when it could even come to helping the work arena run smoothly, or helping people find ways to work smarter and not harder. Like, yo, it's another energy of you come into people's lives and you help elevate them and you help give to them and add to them for the better, okay? And yeah, like, people look at you like you're the, oh my god, the focus thing is gonna start annoying me, so maybe I should stop doing that. But yeah, you are the rock star, you are the showstopper, you are the main character energy. People can't help but just be attracted to you, lust after you, desire you. Some of these people could be players themselves, and hey, you are just so good looking, so charming, alluring, admirable, that people can't help but want to test the waters with you. But I feel like you're not going to go for that in and out energy because you want something stable. But yeah, no, you just you have an energy of like, people want to assume you're a player, a playerette, whatever you want to call it. But with that world card, like, nah, and the Queen of Cups, nah, you like love. You like to be in love. You don't like no quick fling, thank you ma'am, wham bam. Like, you're not here for that, and you stand on your boundaries and your barriers, and you refuse to allow anyone to walk all over you, okay? It gives an energy of like, you demand respect. So I don't know if these people do have wandering eyes. I don't know if they do have their time of infidelity, but you set a hard line, a hard boundary, and whoever you're with knows to never cross it. And that's why these folks could be intimidated that their partner will leave them for you, because you're dominant, and you also have an aura of I don't give a fuck, in the sense that like, you have no problem walking away from people, and they just find that attractive because you're kind of hard to maintain, attain, or you're just hard to keep, because one inconvenience, not saying that you're not willing to work on it, but it's like little inconveniences, so I guess another reason why you have these people a bit nervous that their partner's gonna leave them is because, again, you elevate people to step into their best selves. You elevate them to get on their grown folk behavior. You literally elevate them to become more enlightened and literally become more self-aware and become more evolved. Like, you don't have time for the petty, karmic, low vibrational behavior. If you're not coming correct, they can't sit at your table. And that's why these people find you attractive, because they're like, with you, you're gonna force me to become a better version of myself, and I'm not even gonna want to fumble playing around with you, because the love that you give is out of this world. It's healing, it's therapeutic, like, yo, it's unforgettable. It give people unconditional love, okay? That's what they get to experience with you. Whereas these people who are in this toxic or back and forth kind of uneven, unharmonious connection, it's because it's conditional, it's tit for tat, it's I'm gonna breadcrumb you, and I don't want to be too invested in case you don't like you don't give a fuck about that. You go all in, you're all for it, and if it doesn't work out, you're not afraid of that. You will face whatever you need to face, and you will close whatever cycle you need to close. That's why people can't help but be attracted to you, because you don't need people. You want them, and you will always put yourself first, okay? I guess we're getting two cards, because what I'm kind of getting with this is, whereas the other people who are afraid, they may lower their barriers or their standards and settle for certain behaviors because they refuse to choose themselves first. But you don't. You really don't have time for that, okay? You're someone that if you need to make a decision, to cut someone off and block them out, you're going to do that. You're not going to sit there with yourself going back and forth for whether or not it's something you should do, because literally Nine of Pentacles, Empress energy, like, nah, if it's messing up your peace, if it's messing up your abundance, if it's coming in between you being independent and being happy, chasing your wish fulfillments, manifesting your dreams, like, nah, you're gonna cut it off. Okay, people are afraid that their partner's gonna leave them because you come into the arena and you're just very assertive, you're very decisive, you are very ambitious, you're a go-getter, you're very independent, self-reliant, like you have a good head on your shoulders and you're not relying on other people to, I can't even explain it. It's like, yes, you welcome and you accept help when it comes along, but at the end of the day, you're not waiting on someone to save you and change your life. You're out here making big changes for yourself. And yeah, people just look at you and they find you very admirable. They look at you as someone that can teach them new shit. They want to collaborate and join with you because they just like how you're a magic manifester and you're forever walking into new cycles of abundance, and how it looks like nothing is ever keeping you stuck in stagnation or stuck on the fence, because as soon as you feel like you're having inner conflict with yourself, like, you're going to cut it loose, you're going to let it go. You refuse to let anything block you. So I guess, yeah, it's your independence, the fact that you only seek validation from yourself, no one else. Survival, adaptable, reliable. You are a dependable teammate, okay? Ride or die. The Bonnie to their Clyde, the Clyde to their Bonnie, okay? You are also a star seed, earth angel. But yeah, it's the fact that you know how to overcome any cycle of hardships, whereas the people who are afraid to lose their partner, maybe they're a bit codependent. Maybe as soon as trouble comes knocking on their door, or not even trouble, just stuff falling through, not working out in their favor, maybe they crumble and fall apart and have a self-pity victim mode, whereas you stand to the occasion, or you rise to the occasion and you adapt to the situation and you come out the other side like stronger, having learned valuable lessons. You refuse to let any circumstance beat you down. You refuse to let any circumstance stop you from achieving your goals. You will cut it. You will dead it off, okay? You're very strong. You have a lot of courage. You're very independent. You are very brave. Like, yo, people want you on their team because they don't feel like you're an energy vampire. They literally feel like you're going to breathe life to them, and they literally feel like if they're facing any cycles or challenges of opposition, you're going to be the right person on their team to advise them and help them adapt and overcome any situation that they may be facing. Whereas they look at their partner and they're kind of like, oh, I don't know if I get that same kind of energy from you. I feel like I am having to, like, you know when they say, oh, get you someone who, when you're given 40% to the connection, they're given 60, and when they're given 40% to the connection, you can give 60. Like, nah, the person is never pulling their weight, okay? That's the energy is given. They're never really pulling their weight the way their partner would like them to, okay? I don't know, I don't want to say if they're immature, but it's just kind of giving that energy of their partner feels like they're low-key, not that they're raising them, but yeah, like they're more of a paternal figure to them, if that kind of makes sense. So we have storyteller, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. You could be very creative. You could be an author, a writer. Again, you could just be very charming when it comes to communicating with people, when it comes to just, like, you're very charismatic. And again, with your own life experiences, like, people could really just like engaging with you and talking with you about your life experiences, because again, you're just great at telling stories. You know how to keep people engaged within a conversation. Like, maybe you could just talk to anyone, connect with anyone on anything. Maybe you are a character that is very relatable and easy to connect with. Like, I don't know if you are shy, but you know how to charm a room. You know how to steal the attention when it's time to. But hey, if you are a creative writer and you are a storyteller, maybe it's also a situation as well. If you are like a writer who creates stuff from your own life experiences, maybe you have these other folks feeling a bit insecure because they feel like they don't have the same passions, they don't have the same drive and ambitions like you do. They are struggling to find what their talents are, what their niche and their gifts are. And yeah, they just kind of feel like, I don't want to say you're outshining them, but like you have a lot going on for you, okay? You could be someone who's very like multi-talented. And yeah, I don't know what to say about this person, but they don't feel like they're multi-talented, and that has them feeling insecure. Maybe they're working a job where they want to like their job, but they don't know what they would like to do for a job, if that makes sense. So they're just doing whatever helps pass the time, whatever helps pay the bills. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to you, your career and your creative ambitions, it's like it's more exciting, okay? You have more stuff going on for you because you're forever trying to figure out new arenas to tap into. Whereas, I don't know, this person just isn't as ambitious or a go-getter like you are. On top of that, you're very generous, okay? I don't know if this person that's concerned, or just people in general who are concerned about their partners leaving them, they're not as generous as they should be. They can be a bit more selfish, especially when it comes to what they need in the relationship, what they need from their partner to give to them. Yeah, you're also someone who knows how to give gratitude and grace when needed. Like, you are just a great vibe, a great individual, and you know how to genuinely love people, authentically love people. It's that unconditional love that you exude, man. It's addictive. And especially when people are just so used to, like, I don't want to say these connections are toxic, but it's just that you love different, okay? You love in a way where you don't really expect anything in return. But if you don't get what you need from the situation, you have no problem walking away because you will always put yourself first. Prized possession. Oh my god. Hold on, wait. Someone is more interested in having arm candy than true love, making it a very superficial relationship. So, because I got gas when I saw that. And then I remember, hold on a second, it's a bit of a negative card. I feel like you are a prized possession. People see you as a prized possession, and when they connect with you, they definitely see you deeper than just eye candy. They definitely feel like they can have more than just a superficial connection with you. This is why these people are afraid, because they're like, shit, the connection I have with my person is just, it's based off of, oh, we look good together. It's based off of what society expects of us. There is no deep soul connection. There are no like similarities or relatabilities. They're just together because it just looks good. But yeah, because it was a game of conquest for them. I don't know why I'm laughing, but yeah, literally, that's why they're comparing how you would connect with their partner and it would be more deep and authentic. But for them, it was just like, literally, it was the game. I don't know who won the game, or someone won the game, and now they just feel like the connection is superficial. And you come into the room and you just give like the whole package, okay? Yes, you are eye candy, but you're so much more than that. You're an entrepreneur. You know how to take care of your mental health, your well-being. You have courage. You know how to love on yourself unconditionally and how to love and give to others unconditionally. Like, you're just literally the whole package that people... like, they're gonna do everything they can to conquer you and win you over, but it's because they genuinely want to have a deep connection with you. It's just not superficial, and that's why you have folk afraid that their partners are gonna leave them. Divine timing. We can never manipulate time. You can only work with it. Start working hand in hand with your divine timing. So it's an interesting mixture of messages because we also have settling, and I think I mentioned something about this. Maybe you've given up on finding true love and decided to settle for second best. Don't make that mistake. So you step into the room and people are concerned that their partners are gonna be like, realize that they're settling. They've been settling in love. They can have so much more from a connection than just this superficial, what looks good in society's eyes, okay? They know it's only a matter of time before you awaken some spark within their person. And their person is like, I desire more. I want more out of life. And that's what has them nervous because yeah, they just don't want their person to look at them as if they've settled. They're worried that their person's thinking they could definitely get more out of a connection. They are feeling a little inadequate in terms of what they can bring to their connection in comparison to what they think you could bring to a connection. But yeah, only time will tell with that divine timing. I feel like even, I don't know, because you're not out, yeah, karmic love just fell out here. I feel like for these people, they know it's a matter of time before their connection will just amicably end. Just because, right? Just because, like, I don't know, it's not that you're coming, not that you're actually trying to come in between anyone's relationship. It's just you're sparking within the other person as well that they may not even be happy in the relationship that they're holding on to. So it's a matter of divine timing for both parties where they realize that, oh, it could be a situation where someone has just been in a connection for so long and is comfortable and they're realizing that they're outgrowing their partner, and they could see how their partner could be happier with someone else like you because, I don't know, you guys are just better aligned or a better fit. Who the hell knows, okay? It's just giving the energy of, it was great at the start, but now there's no alignment, not together for the right reasons anymore, not in it for the right reasons. The passion is slowly dwindling. It is becoming a bit toxic. You'll have an instant attraction with your karmic, but it's not meant to last. However, you'll learn a big lesson in love. Yeah. Reaffirming that you refuse to deal with karmic cycles, but I feel like the person who's afraid that their partner will leave is definitely having a realization that, hey, maybe the connection was kind of lustful. It was kind of codependent. It's not deep and authentic and divinely guided like they originally thought. I don't know. This is a really weird one. This is a really, because I'm saying they're afraid, but I don't know. Maybe you're helping them have an awakening, a realization that they low-key don't even want to be in this connection anymore. Like, I don't know where that's coming from, but that's what it's giving. Yeah, because they're just kind of triggering each other. There's healing that needs to be done. They just don't feel like they're in alignment anymore. So that is an interesting energy that's come through. Maybe you even make them want more for themselves as well. But let's see what else wants to come through. It's definitely just giving the energy of it's karmic. There's not really much unconditional love. There's only a matter of time before, you know, either their person calls it quits or they call it quits, because I don't know if it's an energy of wanting to explore their options as well, or even them just being concerned about their partner wanting to explore their options because their partner's just kind of over the connection. It feels mutually beneficial though, like the energy of being over the connection. It feels like it's coming from both parties. Extra effort, go out of their way to help, always there for you. Your happiness is important. So you definitely inspire people to make the extra effort because What it reminds me of is the servant card that was at the bottom. Delighted in serving others with a free and loving heart. You are such a generous person that loves to give to others, okay? You're very grateful, you're very appreciative, and you love to genuinely show that by giving people unconditional love. And literally, not that you're a servant, but you have no problem serving the people that you love without expecting anything in return, okay? Maybe when these people connect with each other, like we said, it's very conditional, it's very tit for tat, but you love to dedicate yourself and put in the extra effort to make sure that whoever you're connected with is genuinely happy and at peace and whole. And that's what you attract within the partners that you collaborate with, okay? And the person who's afraid is just accepting that this is a karmic cycle, okay? This is a love that was essentially just meant to teach them something. It's not something that's meant to be a lifetime. I don't know. You have come into the room. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know if you're even evoking feelings within this person. I don't know what you're doing. But someone is sitting down like, damn, they're in a karmic relationship. They're not happy. It's superficial. They're not even angry that you're out here turning heads, if I'm being honest. I'm not really getting that vibe. Not really getting that vibe. I don't know if they sit down and they recognize that you are a stunner as well. Yeah, you are a head turner. You would be a great partner. It's just it's a weird energy I'm getting, but yeah. We literally said it. Oh my god, codependency. Yeah, they realized that their connection is low-key codependent, okay? That's maybe why they've stayed together for so long. And you're just not codependent. They could even be a bit nervous that their partner will find it very attractive that you are very self-reliant, that you refuse to need people or keep people around for the wrong reasons. You refuse to settle. You refuse to talk down to yourself. You refuse to seek validation from others. Like literally, the way you operate in connections, there is no codependency, okay? Because you're very healed within yourself. Maybe that's what you're reflecting as well, that this person feels like they have some healing to do, because why are they codependent on their relationship is what they are asking themselves. Short term, keeping you in the dark, not thinking long-term success, want instant gratification. Okay, that's interesting. And we literally have authenticity, truthful, gentleness, not holding back, being your true self. That's why you be drawing attention, because you shine bright like a diamond. You're a unique star. You're an earth angel star seed where you live in your truth. You're not afraid to be authentically yourself, okay? Does that say gentleness? No, it says genuineness. Like you're very genuine as well. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, you're very true to who you are as a person. You refuse to compromise on your beliefs. You refuse to compromise on your barriers. And yeah, you invoke a lot of respect within people. But this is very interesting with that short term. It's just given that a connection, you could, oh my god, it's making me feel conflicted. It's just given an energy of like, for connections, maybe you have caused disturbances where people have realized that we're not really a good fit, we're not really meant to be. This is a short-term connection. This was just serving my lower vices. This was just giving me some kind of gratification, some kind of validation that I don't really feel like I need anymore, because what I really need to do is focus on my healing. You're just basically making people look at their relationships, whether it's the person who's afraid or the person who's actually leaving, and be like, oh, I actually don't want to be in this. I don't actually think I see the long-term investment that I once saw before, because you're the new shit on the block and you're attracting options. You're turning heads. People want to connect with you. People want to romance with you. You're making people question why are they in their relationship, because you're not going to hold chains or try and control and tie your person down. You're going to trust them that they're going to be the dependable, reliable partner that you need them to be. And if they're going to be outside in the streets acting a fool, you're literally going to need them to do that. You're not going to try and control them. So we have confusion, disorientated, and lacking clarity. You don't play no games. That's that Two of Swords energy coming through. You demand respect and authenticity and honesty from people. You refuse to play childish games of manipulation or just mind games, okay? You refuse to cause illusions, okay? You're always going to be authentic, and I feel like people can respect that in a connection, because you're not gonna play petty games to try and disrupt someone's peace or to try and get them to come to you in the energy that you want them to come to you. You're always going to be direct, okay? And you have no problem clearing up any confusion, clearing up any situation where clarity is needed. Like, you are someone where you will have those hard conversations. You make the effort to make sure that you and your person are on the same page, okay? I don't know if these people would rather just sit in the confusion and allow it to build up and not really address things, sweep it under the rug, but that's not you. Shit gets addressed every time, because it literally says red flags. You don't have time for red flags. You're going to address the red flags here and there. You're not going to see a red flag and be like, yes, I am attending the circus. No. No. If you have a problem or an issue or a concern that you're worried about, you're going to address it then and there. You're going to clear up the confusion. And that's why, because maybe these people like to be passive aggressive with their partner. Maybe they don't like to properly voice how they're feeling. Maybe they want their partner to be a mind reader, whereas now you'll get straight to the point, clear up the confusion, and that can be a real sigh of relief, because whoever you're connected with doesn't have to worry about you being hot or cold, or you just giving fake smiles, or like, you're always going to be honest and direct. And it literally says romantic and expressive. So yes, we said it. You're a lover kind of energy. You love love. You love to be loved on. You inspire people to be more romantic. You inspire people to be more authentic and expressive with their emotions and their feelings. And it's because you have no problem tapping into your own emotions and your own feelings. You have no problem being romantic. You're just you're given that Knight of Cups energy, hopeless romantic, and you inspire the people that you connect with to be hopelessly involved, or you just have that energy where people just they can't help but fall in love with you, for real. So let's just get one more card from this deck. Ooh, what does that say? Scared. Oh my god, it literally says run away. You can't see it, it doesn't want to focus. Okay, so run away, anxious, afraid, fear, nervous, overthinking, worried, intimidated, freaked out. Do we need to say more? I've been saying that folks aren't pressed, but oh my god, validation. It literally says validation. And then my camera moves. Let me fix that real quick. Sorry, I had to fix that. Every time you focus, it does that. It's so annoying. But anyway, oh my god, guys, it literally said that. Wow, yeah, because you're not afraid to be yourself. I've been saying that these people aren't really pressed, but hey, I guess they're a little pressed, and they acknowledge that your energy, your aura, it holds weight where it can kind of sway people to want to leave their connection and hang out with you, see what love you're giving. And definitely people are feeling intimidated because you are a standout. Your aura is just magnetic. People are nervous because you can definitely take their girl, take their guy. And what stands out about you is because you validate yourself. You do not require others to stroke your ego. You don't look for approval from others, and you're not an attention seeker. And I suppose that's how their partner views them, like always needing validation, always needing some kind of reassurance, where they just don't really want to trust their partner. But we've been saying their partner's a little shisty, a little player, so can we blame them? Can we really blame them? Ooh, I don't even remember what Power 1 was like, but I don't think Power 1 was this messy. This power is given very messy. And again, you're very truthful. I'm honest in all my words and actions. Yeah, you stand on how you feel. You stand on your barriers. You're not flaky. You do not succumb to peer pressure. Like, you got folks intimidated by the fact that you're just truthful, you're honest, you're authentic. And I guess there's been a bit of lies and betrayals in this connection, because you're just looking more desirable in that essence that if they connect with you, they know that you're always going to keep it 100 with them. They're not going to be trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. They're not always going to be playing chess with you. You're always going to keep it honest. You're not going to be deceptive. You could be someone as well where if someone breaks your trust, you walk away. You don't have to sit there and prove yourself as to why they should have treated you better. You just leave them and walk away. Naive. I may not know much about life. You are not naive, okay? No one can run games on you. No one can manipulate you. No one can, like we said, peer pressure you, make you settle for anything that you do not feel like aligns with your soul path, aligns with what you're supposed to be doing here. On top of that, we have materialistic, which lets us know that you got a bag. You know how to take care of yourself. She got her own, and that's why people are hella attracted to you, and they may want to, you know, leave their relationship and connect with you because they see you as someone that they can make money with, build businesses with. They can give you an investment or some kind of deposit, and they know that in some ways you're going to invest that so it can multiply and double back and give back to you. People love that. Your life experiences, the knowledge and the lessons you've learned, like, you know how to set them straight and put them onto game as well. They feel like you're a wise teacher who can teach them useful shit. But we have preoccupied. I'm usually busy with other things. Yeah, that's why you're not codependent, because you have your own life to live. On top of that, you are creative. So what we were saying about you being an ambitious go-getter who is imaginative and can create anything, and essentially you can make money off of your passions and your creations. So yeah, they look at you as like literally a money magnet, Midas touch. Like, you can turn nothing into something. But overall, yeah, you're very busy, you're very dedicated, hard worker. You don't have time to be chasing nobody, running behind nobody, because you're focused on building your empire. And that's what has these folks attracted to you and wanting to kind of build with you, because they just like the idea that you guys could be a power couple that's running and building an empire together. So Pal 2, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, join my familia, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi Pal 3, welcome to your reading, where we're talking about when you enter a room, why are people afraid their partner will leave them? So let's get straight into it, and I'm cutting it hella fine because I have an interview to go to, but I'm like, I need to do this reading. I feel inspired to do it right now. So let's see. Why are people intimidated? Why are they afraid that you can essentially take their partner? No way, that's the Three of Cups. So yeah. I don't know if this is another pile where their person has a wandering eye, but you come onto the scene. People want to be a part of your soul tribe. You are a good vibe. You're the life of the party. You seem very adventurous. You seem very abundant. You seem like everything is flowing in orchestration for you. It's like your manifestations, your goals, they're coming to fruition. You just look extremely... Sorry, we have the Christmas tree up and my cat just loves to play in the Christmas tree. So ignore those sounds. But anyway, yeah, you come on the scene and people just see you as extremely abundant. You're very exciting. You're just a joy to be around. It's giving an energy of you come into the room and you change the energy, but you change the energy for the better because you make everybody feel good. You have an energy that when people interact with you, they leave feeling refreshed. They leave feeling energized, happy, like, yo, you could be very well attractive, handsome, good looking, but it's your energy, it's your aura, it's very beautiful, it's very addictive, it's very enjoyed. Like, people just enjoy being around you, okay? And again, you could be creative, you could be an artist, you could be a musician, you could just be someone who specializes in some kind of creative passion, some kind of creative gift. But at the same time, people see you as if like you're a magic magician, you're a magic earth angel, you're very balanced, you're in alignment, you're in flow of where you need to be. It's like there could be chaos going around you, but no one sees the chaos. And at the end of the day, you know how to manage and handle the chaos. People see you, and I'm not gonna lie, they're intimidated, they're worried, because you really are a wish fulfillment. I don't know if it's an energy that the partners who are afraid kind of feel like you have something that they lack, okay? That's just how they're perceiving you and them, okay? I don't know why they could be comparing themselves to you, but that's the energy it's giving. Like, I don't know if it's your confidence. I don't know if it's the fact that you're a social butterfly, the fact that you are able to just go out, have fun, live life carefree, not worry about people's projections and opinions of how they view you. But there's just something about your energy where you're not insecure, you're not codependent, you're not looking for validation or acceptance from the masses. That has people kind of like, wow, you're different, you're unique, you're authentic, you are a standalone king, queen. At the end of the day, you're a wish fulfillment. You are like magic, okay? You literally make your manifestations come to fruition. You're also very talented. It could also be an energy of like, you have creative passions that you can literally make money off of. That's how talented and skilled you are. You could be very interesting and engaging to connect with because, again, you're just multifaceted, you're multi-talented. People think you're very gifted, okay? And on top of that, you could also be spiritually gifted. But overall, yeah, it's just this energy of how self-reliant and independent you are, and the fact that you can manifest anything that your heart desires. And you got folks intimidated again with that spirituality. So yeah, you are spiritually gifted, period. You're spiritually gifted. You've got discernment, you've got the insight, you've got enlightenment. When you are operating through life, it's just people just feel like you have all the answers. You know exactly where to go, you know exactly what you're doing. Again, no one can deceive you, okay? Yo, I don't know if this came up in my karma reading. Maybe you need to go onto my collective channel and check out the new reading that I will be posting soon. But yeah, like, you very spiritually gifted and tapped in. Your discernment is on one. On top of that, you have strong barriers as well, where like people can't come in and deceive you, they can't manipulate you, they can't lie to you. Maybe you also have an energy where you demand respect, okay? Whereas I'm not saying that this has to apply, but it could be a situation of like, these people can let their partners get away with shiesty stuff that you would just like cut the relationship off and dead it. And that's why they feel like their partner would come to you correct and respect you, because you have that energy where you're just, because you're very insightful and you have that discernment and you will see people's deception. Like, there's no point coming to you on some mind game behavior, okay? There's no point coming to you with a mask, because you will literally, like, you will burst people's egos, you will burst their bubbles. But that's why they're afraid, because you literally like your energy just demands respect. If you're going to be in my presence, you have to be the best version of yourself. You have to be on your top game because you're not accepting anything less. So yeah, it's given an energy of like you have high standards and people, they want to meet your high standards. That's why folks are intimidating, because they can see that their partner will actually bring what you want to the table. Okay, it ain't no joke with you. But overall, yeah, very desired. People think you're sensually, sexually attractive. They find, I don't know if people see you and they think, oh, they kind of want you on their team because like you're magic. I'm getting an energy of like rituals, like holistic spiritual rituals that help you manifest, that help you cleanse, that help you stay in alignment and bring your own abundance. Like people will see you, well, not necessarily that they see you do these things. I guess they kind of get the intuition that you can do these things because you are a spiritual high priestess, and they kind of want you on their team because they're like, I want you to help me win. That's how they see you. They see you as, and I don't know if this was in another pile, maybe you have messages in another pile, but they literally see you as someone who can help them win. You come to the table and you enrich their life. You don't take from them, you don't project onto them, you help them. Like you're a motivator, you're inspiring, you're their cheerleader. The same way you're on job and you're winning, you motivate them to do the same. But overall, what it's giving is boundaries. You could be, okay, yeah. Side note coming through, you're very feisty, okay? You're very confident, very independent. People find that hella attractive. You could be an alpha female. But yeah, you set hard boundaries with people and folks just have to respect the boundaries that you set, because you don't have time for deception. You don't have time for mind games. Like either come correct or not at all. And I feel like with these other people, they're kind of letting their partners not essentially walk all over them, but they're kind of letting their partners get away with some BS, okay? So we have controlling, drama, conflict of interest. So yeah, you're definitely stirring up some drama in people's relationships, even because it's given an energy. You just walk into the room, you're minding your own business, and these people can sense that their partner is attracted to you, and that's causing issues. So it's like your presence, your energy, you just being in the room is triggering folk. It's causing a bit of drama, it's causing a conflict, it's causing issues, because wondering that's the energy. These people have an, oh my god, it says inspiration, awe and dreams. That's literally you. We said it. You inspire people to achieve their dreams. People are actually in awe with you. They fangirl over you, they fanguy over you, because you're just, your energy is just so amazing. Okay, you could be very creative, very innovative, and you just inspire people to, I feel like you inspire people to tap into their own gifts as well. Like say if someone, this doesn't have to apply, but it's kind of like this energy of, say if someone is stuck in this 9-to-5 mindset, you kind of be like, yeah, the 9-to-5, great, but what else can we do outside of the 9-to-5 to bring in more abundance or to help us feel more fulfilled? And you help people tap into other talents that they may not even realize that they had. Like you make them consider, yeah, what more can I do to make myself feel more happy and fulfilled? But yeah, overall inspiration, dream, you're causing up a bit of a stir in folks' connections, causing up a bit of drama. I feel with you as well, whereas these connections could be having a bit of turbulence and drama and conflict, because you're such a good vibe, you're so high vibrational and you don't have time for drama. That's why they feel like their partner would leave for you, because I don't want to say grass is greener on the other side, but it's just like people see you as their peace, okay? People see you as a sign of comfort, a sign of hope. We literally saw it, inspiration. Like you help ease people, you help ease their nerves, you help ease anxiety, and you just help calm them. You help them feel at peace, and that's why folks are afraid that their partner's gonna go, because you give off this essence that if you join in a connection with me, it's going to be high vibrational, it's going to be cohesive. And because we don't have time for that 7 of Swords, mind games and deception energy, it's going to be loyal, authentic, true and honest 24/7. And the people that you attract, Even if they're in a relationship, they are literally going to give you that same energy that your energy demands. Like we said, your energy demands a respect, okay? Trickster, oh my god. Transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. So yeah, reaffirming that I guess it's another energy as well. You don't have to lie, cheat, scam to get what you want in life. Like, you literally practice what you preach. You're literally a genuine good soul. You literally help people without the need of feeling like you want to get something in return. You help people with the understanding that the universe is going to bless you at the end of the day because you're genuinely putting good out into the universe. And that's how they see you. They feel like, oh, their partner's going to be hella attracted to you because you don't have a trickster energy. Not only can you read trickster energies, and you can help people identify folks that are not really for them, folks that are kind of toxic and karmic. Like, it could be a situation as well. Say if you were friends with these people that are in couples and their partner was venting to you about a situation with the person who's afraid, like, you could help their partner see the toxic karmic cycles and traits that are going on in the connection, and that's like triggering, that's frustrating, that's annoying for these people that are afraid. But overall, yeah, you're not a trickster. You don't have to lie, cheat, and scam. And you see, because it's predictable for you, okay? That's why folks can't come with no fake magic tricks, okay? People can't try and distract you with illusions. It's not gonna work. You're gonna see right through it, and yeah, you're gonna have them choked up, not sure what to do. And I feel like it's another energy as well. I don't want to say that the people who are afraid are tricksters, but again, it's like your energy mirrors or reflects that the person they are with is low-key karmic, and maybe they need to connect with someone else who's a bit more high vibrational, who brings out the best in them instead of the worst. Oh my god, it literally says loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. That's what you inspire out of these people, okay? These folks could be tricksters and players in their own connection, but when it comes to you, when it comes to connecting with you, they're gonna come forward and give you their best selves, give you the best version of them, the best version that they are. And yeah, folks are triggered. Folks are annoyed about that because they could be getting their partner to do certain changes, put in certain effort to make the connection work, but they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it, okay? Because they just... I don't like sounding negative in readings, but it's just giving that energy. Like, you know when people say... Oh, what is that energy? It's that energy when people say a guy will change for someone that they deem worthy, that they want to change for. So if they're not changing for you, they don't see you as worthy as changing for. That's how these people feel. Like, their partner doesn't really value them the same way that they would possibly value you, and it literally has them feeling some type of way. They don't like that one bit, okay? So yeah, you have an energy as well, because this trust in divine detours is giving me this vibe of like, people want you on your team because you're literally a motivator. Say if someone is going through turbulence, they're going through hard cycles, they're going through trials and tribulations, they're facing stagnation, you will help them see the goodness of the situation. You will help them see that this is all a part of the divine's plan. This is not happening to them, it's happening for them. When one door closes, an even better one opens, and you just make people believe in divine timing, believe in divine orchestrations. You just help people understand that setbacks, they're just a minor hiccup of life that we all have to experience. And just because we go through one setback, it doesn't mean anything, okay? It means that we are being prepared for something even greater. So it's like you're like a life coach, some kind of helper, a divine helper. And that's why they're afraid their partner's gonna go towards you, because you literally hold your weight, man. You uplift your partner, you inspire your partner, you allow them to see the best out of life regardless of the circumstances they may be facing at the time. And with this, let spirit be your guide. You definitely have an energy where you're very spiritual, you trust your intuition, you allow spirit to guide you. And people want to join you, they want to collaborate with you, they want to be on your team because they see how abundant that you are, they see how successful and thriving that, like, literally you're successful, you're thriving, and they see that and they want to be a part of that. They want to be on your team because they just see how you're thriving and they want to be like, how can I get like you? How can I stay winning? How can I stay thriving like you, man? So I don't want to say people see you as like their spirit guide. You're definitely like a spiritual teacher. You can help elevate and help people to evolve and become their better self. And maybe they see you as a divine helper. They feel like their spirit guides have sent you into their life to change their life for the better. And yo, even the people they're connected with can see that and they're a bit afraid. Okay, it may not literally be like that. That's just how they feel, okay? Because at the end of the day, what did, I was watching a TikTok where a lady, I don't remember her name, but a lady was talking about a comment where someone was trying to chirp her married husband in the DMs, and she was talking about like wifey materials. Like, we don't hunt after married men. Like, you can't be marriage material and be hunting after married men. It doesn't make sense. So you definitely have that energy of like, you're not thirsting over no one's relationship, over no one's man. But the people who are afraid, they definitely see you as someone that, oh, yo, has their person's spiritual team sent you in to bring them some kind of awakening, to uplift them in some kind of way. Because you definitely have that energy where like when people encounter you and they meet you, they feel like they met you for a reason. Oh my god, that's too many cards. I'm sorry. Do you know what? This one did fall, so... Ew, immaturity. Oh my gosh. Let me get a closer look at that. Give me a second. It says, still discovering themselves, lacking emotional maturity, light and fun connection. So yeah, it's giving that energy of, I don't know if there's infidelity already in this connection, but yeah. Their partner kind of has a wondering eye, okay? Because they feel like they're not being taken seriously. But when you come into the room, when you enter the picture, they feel like their partner would take you seriously. Because maybe you have an energy of, I don't, like, you're not a gold digger, but you don't mess with no broke people, okay? You don't deal with brokies. You don't deal with scrubs. You deal with people who are about their business, who know exactly what they want out of life, who are done chasing their tail, are done playing games in the streets. You don't have time for it. You have time for people that have ambitions and have goals and strive to achieve them. You are someone who does, like, with the Seven of Swords coming through again, you don't have time for immaturity. You don't have time for childish behavior. Either be on your grown folk business or not at all. You have an energy where, like, you're intimidating, okay? People cannot come to you and talk to you on some play. Like, no, they really have to have a plan, okay? They really have to have a good strategy. Otherwise, you're not going to take them seriously. People are afraid that their partners are going to leave them because, I don't want to say they find the relationship draining, but yeah, like, they're low-key immature. They're still trying to find themselves. They're still trying to find their identity, and they're emotionally unbalanced, okay? And it maybe they're relying too much on their partner to help them find certain fulfillments or to help them feel fulfilled, whereas their partner sees you and you're already fulfilled. You have an energy of, I don't need no man, I don't need no woman, I am Mr. Independent, I do battle by myself. If I am with someone, they are just a bonus accessory, okay? Obviously, you'll value that person, but that's your energy. Like, it's a bonus. They're an accessory. You are the main character here. So, yeah, you have folks intimidated because it's really matching that energy where I said they're kind of comparing themselves to you, and they're looking at themselves of, this is where I am lacking, and this is where they feel like you are very fulfilled and you have the answers and you have figured shit out. But again, with trust, yeah, you have an energy where people have to come correct because you are focused on building trust, okay? They trust your actions, feel they can depend on you, don't doubt your intentions. Yeah, like people see your energy, they see that you're a genuine earth angel, and they genuinely want to give, whatever, they just want to give to you, okay? And like, people want you to depend on them because they feel like they can depend on you, but it's not codependent. It's just literally that energy of like, you are in a team, you want your partner to win, they want to help you win too. So it's really 50-50 split all the way, okay? And yeah, you're just very genuine, you're very honest, you're very authentic, and you inspire that energy out of other people. Like, tricksters cannot talk to you, you will not entertain, you will not engage with any sort of buggery. Like, you just do not have time for it, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, wow, all the bad cards are coming through right now. So maybe an indication that this connection is kind of karmic, this connection is kind of toxic. Like, yeah, they are selfish, okay? I don't know if this is the person who's afraid or the person that they're connected with. It's like they don't feel like they are putting their needs and priorities first. So the person who's afraid, they feel like their partner's a bit selfish, okay? They feel like because we said it, they allow their partner to kind of get away with things that you essentially wouldn't deal with, and that has turned their partner to become a bit more selfish. But when it comes to you, their partner is going to have to curve that behavior out the way. They're going to have to learn how to be more equal and giving. And hey, I don't know whether or not they have that in them, but that's what's coming through. Like, they look at their connection and they're just like, yeah, the person they're with is kind of selfish, and they're thinking you wouldn't be dealing with this. And would their partner change their selfish behaviors? I don't know, but let's look at this. It says devious ways, manipulative behavior, distortion of truth, passive aggressive behavior. So and on top of the trickster as well, for me, these cards are so slippy, reaffirming that this is just the behavior that you will not deal with, the behavior that will not slide on your timeline. And people know that if they want to come towards you, they have to change, they have to become their higher self. They can't be entertaining with their lower selves, okay? It's like, you awaken people. That's why folks are afraid their partner will leave them, because whereas they may indulge or encourage, I don't want to say encourage, but like being an enabler, you encourage people's like negative behaviors. You don't have time for it. You don't have time for people's devious ways. You don't have time for their manipulation. You don't have time for their passive aggressive behavior. Either be honest, either be truthful, either be authentic, or don't come at all. So you have an energy of like no tolerance for BS, and that's definitely why folks are afraid, because it's given this energy again, like you inspire. It's given an energy where someone is looking at their relationship, because we have another karmic card. Someone is looking at their relationship. It's a lot harder than it is easier. Like, sure, there may be good times, but hey, the bad times are just as equal. And it's just given an energy where they look at you and they literally see you as someone who they feel like their partner's spirit guides have sent you into their life to show them what a healthy, balanced connection can be, to show them how they are in their devil energy and they need to do their shadow work and release the chains that are holding them down to their negative vices. Like, literally, that's what the energy that you kind of give when you walk into a room. So projection, not seeing the real you, seeing you as they want, unwilling to do the self work. So yeah, you inspire people to stop projecting, to look into the mirror, to do their shadow work, okay? That's just an interesting energy. But literally, people just know they have to come correct with you, because you don't have time for the projections, you don't have time for the illusions, you don't have time for the mind games, okay? not seeing the real you. Maybe even the person who's afraid struggles to connect with their person, and maybe even their person struggles to connect with them, because I feel like there's a blockage, there's something holding back, in a sense, where they're not seeing the real, they're not seeing each other as the real them, okay? Literally, they're just seeing the connection, they're seeing each other how with rose tinted glasses, or how they want to view the situation. But as we're looking, like, it is a bit karmic, it is a bit toxic, they're not seeing it for what it is, that they probably shouldn't really be connected, because you come into the mix and you are just triggering, I don't know what it is. It's like you've just walked into the room and you are triggering the cracks within this particular dynamic, okay? I don't know why you're doing that, but literally you have an energy where people look at you and their connection, people look at you and they feel like, oh, you can show my partner. Okay, let's get to it, because it says seems effortless, things unfolding naturally, in sync with each other. Like, you can show them unconditional, easy flowing, balanced, natural. Well, not, it says natural, but literally it's just like the connection is easy, it's effortless, okay? It's not hard work. Like, nothing is perfect all the time, but there's more good times than bad, okay? So you have that energy where you make people look at, God, I'm literally just repeating myself, but you just have this energy where people look at their relationship, they're seeing the issues, they're seeing the cracks, and then they see you, they see your energy, they see your aura, they see how mature and stable you are, they see how emotionally balanced you are, and they think, damn, you could really introduce my person to a love that I cannot show them, because I unfortunately am not healed. I unfortunately am not my best version of myself, because I have shadow work that needs to be done. Teamwork, I've literally been saying it. Wherever you lack, they got you, and vice versa. You have found your teammate in love and life. That's how people see you. They see you as someone that uplifts them, someone that enriches their soul, someone that if they have a bad day, you help uplift them. You help them see the brighter situation. You help them see you help them look at their circumstances and see that it's not all doom and gloom. There is, sorry guys, I literally clicked on a notification. Oh, it's triple free on the time right now. I literally clicked on a notification and it stopped my recording. But literally, you just have an energy where you uplift, you motivate, you help people see that whatever circumstances they're going through, whatever they may feel like they are lacking at that time, they have the power to overcome that struggle, to face that insecurity, to face that fear and become whole, okay? To do the healing, to achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve. They look at you and they feel like their partner would essentially leave them, because you enrich people's souls, you enrich their lives, you are a team player, or you just know how to hold your weight, and you know how to give to people and not just take. I don't know if this person is just taking and they're not giving enough, but you have an energy where it's like, oh wow, the give and take is equal, it's balanced. On top of that, people can't help but put you on a pedestal. Even this person that's afraid of you stealing their partner puts you on a pedestal, because they just see that your aura is out of this world. Someone new will put you on a pedestal and treat you like royalty. You feel loved and cherished. What did we say? I've literally been saying this. You have an energy that turns these players good, okay? The person who's afraid feels like their partner would literally become a better version of themselves to engage with you, to be on your team. They literally see with that, on that pedestal card, they literally see you as that person that is worth changing for. They see you as royalty. They want to love on you, they want to treasure you, okay? Yo, you literally have an energy where it's like, people have to give you the best of the best. Like, no, you will not accept anything less. So yeah, again, you have this energy where like demands respect. demands respect. Oh, what fell out? Shadow work. Yes, this relationship will trigger you to express your shadow side. There's much you can learn. So we've literally been saying it. You enter a room and you are triggering the cracks within the connection. Okay, you are showing areas to both parties in this connection where they need to heal, where they are avoiding their shadow work and low-key projecting onto each other and kind of creating this karmic cycle. And look at this, secret lover. I'm not going to go too much into this, but it's really giving an energy of like, yeah, infidelity in this connection. The person that they're connected to may have a bit of a wandering eye. Whether or not they act on it, I can't say, but hey, they definitely be fantasizing about connecting with other people because maybe their connection is stressing them out. Who the hell knows? But anyway, why they feel like their partner would leave is because you trigger people to do their shadow work, and I don't want to say you help them heal. I mean, you can help them heal, but it's not like you hold their hand. It's given an energy of like, people see how you have healed through your own struggles and trials and tribulations, how you have done your dark night of the soul, and how you are just so evolved, how you are whole, how you are complete and fulfilled within, how you are so emotionally balanced. And through seeing how much of a great individual you are because you faced yourself, okay, you did that hard work, you did that reflection, you did that inner work, people are inspired to do their own inner work. So again, they're afraid their partner will leave because you literally inspire people to become a better version of themselves. You inspire people, oh my god, I'm not gonna do that, but pregnancy popped out. So yeah, you definitely have an energy of like, people feel like, oh, you could be a good mother, father to any children, future children that they want to have. But yeah, you just inspire people to become a better version of themselves and do their shadow work and stop being self-avoidant. You kind of show people that living in their karmic energy, like, it's not as cool as they like to glamorize it. It's actually pitiful. I don't mean to be like rude when I say that, but that's your energy. It's kind of like, babe, come on now. Like, I feel a bit sorry for you because you're stuck in this lower level vibration when you could be so much more. Okay, you challenge people to be so much more than the box or the projections they place on themselves, or even the limitations they place on themselves. Okay, you help people get out of their self-limiting beliefs. So it says interference. Be cautious not to allow others to get in the way of an upcoming relationship. Think for yourself. People definitely see you as an interference in their connection. They definitely see you as an energy of like, this hoe could steal my mans, this guy could steal my lady. They definitely see you as a serious interference where like, their person may consider jumping ship because being with you just brings a lot of benefits. Okay, it's just the energy is bringing a lot of benefits as well. And I don't know if it's also an energy that they are dealing with when it comes to their person's family, friends, whoever. They could be interfering in the connection because they see how toxic it is. I don't want to say it's toxic, they just see that there's an imbalance and they could be happier and peaceful elsewhere, and they could be causing interference in this connection. So maybe this person is getting interference from all different areas. Okay, potential, prospect, good looking, new people like you, family, friends from their other person's side, because they're just seeing the imbalance. They're seeing how they're triggering each other in the wrong way. But what I'm trying to get to is, if this person was to connect with you, it's triggering them because they feel like no one would interfere. No one would interfere. And if people were trying to interfere, they feel like their person wouldn't listen, because their person will literally see you as marriage material. You will either take your relationship to the next level or you will get married. There's much to celebrate. Literally, you're marriage material. You are wifey, you are hubby material. That's why no one, even if they were trying to interfere in this connection, they feel like their person wouldn't listen, because they're just going to see that anyone trying to dissuade them from connecting with you is kind of a hater and wants you for themselves. Okay. It's really interesting. Oh, what does that say? future, looking at options for the future. Okay, we've been saying it. It's coming through. Spirit is saying that, yeah, this person has a wandering eye, and it's causing some stormy, turbulent conflict around them. It's causing tension with the person who's afraid, okay? They feel troubled. They feel unsettled. There could be plenty of arguments because they don't see a future in this connection. That's what it's giving. So people are afraid their partner will leave because they sense that their partner doesn't see literally a future in it. They don't see them as endgame, whereas you walk into the room, and because you are marriage material, because you are stable and whole within yourself and fulfilled, they see you as endgame. They could picture building a family with you, they could picture living with you, they could picture getting married with you, whereas when they look at the person they're connected to, they don't really know, because it's just this energy of like, when they think of the future with their person, it's not really teamwork, and it's just immature arguments, unbalanced emotions, mind games, manipulation. They're kind of bringing out the worst in each other instead of bringing out the best. So yeah, people are afraid their partner will leave because you literally, I'm pretty sure I've said it, but I'll say it again, you literally bring out the best in people. Oh, what does that say? I cannot even see what that says from here. Ooh, oh, heartbroken. Not heartbroken, grief and pain. Oh, so what does this say? Inconsistent. Oh, wow. Inconsistent. There's some inconsistencies in this connection. Okay. On again, off again, flirts, and then ghosts. Oh, mixed signals, gaps in communication. So I don't know if they're already afraid because they feel their person pulling away from them. So regardless, it's just giving the energy of regardless if you were even in the situation. Yeah, because they're stormy. It's not cohesive. It's arguments and conflicts. Okay, they're going through a rough patch. It's given an energy of a couple who are kind of on the rocks, okay? They're trying to make it work, but maybe they both know deep down that maybe they would be happier elsewhere, but they've invested time into this connection, they've invested energy into the connection, so they don't really want to let go. But yeah, someone definitely feels like their partner will leave them and is heartbroken and is actually grieving the situation. Even if it hasn't even happened, they're grieving the situation because they are going through inconsistent communication. They feel their person slipping away from them. They feel their person fantasizing and dreaming about being elsewhere, and it's tearing them up inside. On top of that, it's tearing them up inside that their person will literally give the best of themselves to someone else, okay? Even if it's not you, literally someone else. They just don't like that energy. Yo, you walk into the room and it's not even it's not even the fact of whether or not their person will leave them. It's just giving an energy of you're kind of showing even the person who's afraid that this connection is not really serving them, okay? Like, because I don't feel any negative animosity to any parties, right, in this connection. It's just giving an energy where this connection is just not serving the people involved, and you come in and you're helping them see that oh, I kind of want more for myself, I kind of want better for myself, I deserve to be happy, I don't want to feel anxious, I don't want to feel uneasy, I don't want to feel like my connection is not secure and solidified. That's how you make people feel. Okay, so we have 2. I'm gonna take it. Oh, fuck off, liar. I can't tell the truth to save my life. Oh my god, spazzy, go off a lot. Yo. The connection has taken over the reading. The connection has bloody taken over the reading, guys. I don't know what to say. Yo. And there's you. You are stable. You are level-headed, okay? You are even-tempered. No one can draw you out of your character. You're very balanced. You're very harmonious. That's why they're afraid their partner's gonna leave you, because they look at you and they're like, wow, the grass looks greener over there. It looks quiet. It looks peaceful. It looks like folks are getting along. Folks are loving people unconditionally. No one is concerned about people's intentions and motivations. People are happy and fulfilled where they're at. There's just a lot of conflict going on in this current connection, and they're looking at you and the energy that you bring, and they just feel like you don't bring conflict. Okay, you may go off, but like you have an energy like you're not gonna go off for like silly shit. Like you actually have a reason to go off. I'm not saying that these people don't have a reason to go off, but like I'm also not going to be like, oh, you're Mother Teresa. Like, you too could be a firecracker. We said you're feisty, so you too can have a firecracker. You will go off and you will stand up for what you believe in. And I guess it's this energy. You're not a liar. You stand up for what you believe in. You have strong boundaries and barriers, and people find that attractive, okay? They find that very alluring, that they know that if they come to you, they can't, oh my God, they can't walk all over you. So cultured, I'm well versed in different cultures and tastes. I don't know if this could be an interracial connection, or you have that beauty where you literally just attract people from all different cultures, religions, and background. It doesn't matter. You're just so gorgeous. Your energy is just so enticing, so alluring and addictive that the whole globe wants you, okay? You definitely have that energy. You can bag anybody. It doesn't matter where you come from. And I guess you're very educated. Again, stable wants to come through again. I guess you're very educated as well. That's why you're able to easily mix, or you're very versatile when it comes to engaging with different cultures and tastes and beliefs and stuff like that. But we also have deceitful. It's nothing for me to lie, cheat, and steal for what I want. So for me, that reaffirms that people see you and you don't have to do those things to get what you want. We literally said that you're not a trickster. You're an honest, authentic person, and you cut out the deceit, you cut out the liars, and you cut out the tricksters. So pile free. I hope this reading makes sense, because it was a lot for this particular group. But that is your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Come join my familiar, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye.